Be everything from newspapers to pets or rooms so filled with trash you can't even move. It's called extreme hoarding. And tonight, an exclusive On Your Side investigation uncovers what health inspectors say is a growing problem across Ohio. On Your Side Chief Investigator Ron Regan joins us with what he has found. And Ron, this is shocking.
Well, Lee, this is a stunning number. Experts believe as many as 500,000 across Ohio could be hoarding all kinds of stuff. And some conditions are life-threatening. Take a look at what we found in one suburban community.
Roaches, rats.
They may be working in your office. They may be going to your church, to your library. You wouldn't know it.
From the outside, it's just another home until you get closer.
Probably 10 feet before the front door, the odor starts to assault you.
Sue Cummings is a Summit County health inspector, and this is one of the worst cases of hoarding she's ever seen.
Cat feces everywhere, holes in floors, cat food just laying out, kitty litter just thrown onto the ground.
And we've got the video to prove it.
The first thing you notice as you walk in is the number of cat litter boxes.
City inspectors began videotaping here in the garage, then moved to the basement, where they found another surprise.
As you come out, you're going to look at some of the flooring up above us. And as you can see, this must be the area with the bathroom right above us, but there's been so much water, this wood is totally rotted through.
And incredibly, a 62-year-old woman was living here for years.
So she slept on a little part of the couch, and that's where she would sleep every night.
It first came to light last October when the water meter was checked, but it took 9 full months last June before the woman was convinced to leave for her own safety.
And after I verified that we could get her into a safe place, and then she could work on fixing her home.
But Summit County Adult Protective Services said it was prohibited by privacy laws from releasing any information concerning what action, if any, it took. Here's a look at the kitchen.
As you can see, the amount of cat food and just garbage and trash on the floor.
But the agency did send an inspector when we called last month and said no one was living there.
I don't believe it can be used because both sinks are totally clogged with garbage.
And by the looks of things, you might be surprised. The woman living here worked full-time every day. Dr. Deborah Karicki is a psychologist.
I think the misconception is you think they're going to look like pig pens, sort of with that cloud around their head of dirt or dust, or they're going to look all crazy, disorganized. They don't. They usually look okay.
In this case, inspectors could barely get inside bedrooms. So why do they do it? Bernie Brooks is a licensed social worker who says even this has a value for hoarders.
If they have 1,000 McDonald's straws, they need every one of those McDonald's straws. Each of those straws has a value to them.
The city has condemned the home as unsafe and is moving to demolish it. Meanwhile, we found only one program in the entire state specifically created to help those suffering from hoarding. It's called the Hoarding Connection in Cuyahoga County. Vince Carafi is a county public health supervisor who says many communities across Ohio have been slow to create similar programs.
I think that the downside is you see more and more individuals at risk, whether it be from, unsanitary issues, falls.
Meanwhile, those living in conditions like this continue to go without help.
Here's the cat that I've been trying to get out for the last 9 days and we can't seem to get it.
Well, if you think this might be you or someone that you know who's hoarding, there is help. Log on to newsnet5.com where you'll find links to the Hoarding Connection, plus an easy way to measure just how serious your situation might be. And we'd like to hear from you too, either on Facebook or at investigators@newsnet5.com. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.